Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 1-2 Juice. This episode is something a bit new. This is something that I've really been looking forward to do for quite a while, but we've never had time to execute it. Welcome to the first segment of Opt. It's a name in progress, okay? The whole purpose of this segment is for speculations, predictions, and I'm not so much a competitive player, I'm more of a collector and an observer. And I do have a knack for like watching the bird's eye view of how everything is going on. Like I love to see the dynamics between heroes, items, cards, actions, you name it. And I also like to see the potential future dynamics that could happen based on what's already out. Now given I am a late entry into the game, like we got in close to right after Tales of Aria, but I think that speed of learning everything was still quite manageable. For Uprising, there were a few cards that I managed to predict would come out. Like there should be a card at that point to destroy auras, boom, it was out. I did predict that it'd be really cool if there was some ability to renew or to repair armor. And so far we've seen Taylor be able to do that, kinda. Still looking new LSS. So buckle in guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let's get straight to it. Hit that like, share the video, leave a comment and tell me what you guys think, what your speculations are. But for now, we dive into speculations for Dynasty. We've only had a few leaks and teases or previews from LSS themselves. 3 of these previews are the Emperor, the Drakai of Acer, the Crown of Dominion, and the Imperial Warhorn. And in this 3 things, if you also read the lore or you've read the website at least, there are some very interesting little tidbits in these. Like the Drakai of Acer, he's a warrior wizard with a 3-cost ability and the whole write-up about like exerting and unleashing power. The passage of power is dominance. That's a hint. The whole command and conquer thing, right? As for Crown of Dominion, I love the fact that the minute you use it, your hero is royal. That means there are applicable classes to heroes. Like you can anoint a hero a new subclass. And that's amazing. It begs the question that you are able to create gold tokens, and we all know gold is like a 2-pitch to destroy the goal and draw a card and go again. Just between the 3-cost warrior wizard emperor and 2-cost gold tokens, we're seeing a lot of kind of pitch heavy extras floating in the deck. Interesting. And third, the Imperial Warhorn, which is also a 2-cost thing. It destroys ally aura item landmark of the choice of any hero, and if you are royal, you choose what to destroy. Now I feel that is extremely interesting, and these feed into my speculation. So get ready, this is the Opt 1. For royals, I'm hoping for some card that exerts control. And what I mean is, if your opponent controls an item, an ally, a landmark, or an aura, a royal should be able to take control and use that card as if it was his own. That is disgusting. With certain restrictions, which is already in play. Like I don't see how you can take control of 28 rune chants at one go and surprise, guess who's dead instead. I think that would be really cool, especially let's say if a Dromai has set up, right? And Dromai is part of the Uprising, butting heads with the Dynasty. An Emperor comes in, takes control of a dragon. Guess what? I have use of it for 110, not you. That is interesting. It's a whole bunch of mind games. You can start playing with that. And of course, it's not that detrimental to your opponent. You do return control back to your opponent after a turn. I'm also thinking that a card like this would require some kind of setup or some kind of cost. So again, it comes back into cost. But that's Opt 1. Opt 2, a Fable Marvel landmark. Oh my god, all the art that has come out, can you imagine? Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. And we're talking about things like the throne room for the Emperor. Oh, I'm getting chills. You have to be a royal to use the landmark, and the landmark should, I hope, help you with your pitch problems. Like how Vestige helps with like, hey, this is an extra pitch every time you pitch a light card. I feel that a royal would provide you a resource or at least give you an edge into something, like a choice. Like, do you want this to cost less? Do you want to provide more pitch? Or do you want this to hurt a bit more for your opponent? I think that would be insanely cool for a Dynasty Fable. Now this, I made for Uprising, but unfortunately we didn't see it come to pass. We were hoping for more dynamics within the ninja class, which we have. We had Draconics emerge and Draconic ninjas. Those kind of gave ninjas a nice new spin. Here's the thing. When you're talking about ninjas, ninjas by nature are stealthy, secretive, surprise, kind of ambush kind of characters, right? But so far, ninjas in Flesh and Blood are very extremely predictable. If this combo is coming up, you know this combo is coming up. If that guy does this, you pretty much know there's a few flames coming your way. Ninjas are combo based in Flesh and Blood. And what I kind of really want to see, now this might not just be an op for Dynasty, this is just an op in general. There should be weapons that allow ninjas to have an element of surprise. Now, I'm not talking about trap cards and stuff like that. I'm talking about instants, because that really plays into the feel of ninjas. Like, can you imagine if they had an item or a weapon, an offhand for a ninja, something akin to a bag of shurikens. Like, you could charge counters or tokens on it, and at any time you could push damage through. Of course, this would be separate because I think pushing damage through on top of a swing is a bit too imbalanced. Offhand damage would be separate and separate instances of damage. It would give you an advantage to surprise someone with some damage. If there were token counters on a shuriken bag, and at any time you could pitch to deal an instant damage on top of a turn, oh my gosh. That would be amazing. That just brings so much more potential into an offhand like bag of tricks for ninjas. All kinds of things that you could instantly activate as long as you have pitch, or you have collected enough kind of stealth tokens on the bag. Kind of cool, right? But that's what I want. Ninjas need an element of surprise. Of course, balances do not apply. Terms and conditions coming later. Okay? That's it. That's 3 ops for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please tell me, what do you guys want to see? What are you guys hoping for in Dynasty? I'll be excited to read all of them. I really like reading speculation. Shout out to DM Amarta. He did an amazing hero speculation. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm not so much a hero speculation kind of person that's really lore based, because I really want a lore book. I really just like speculating about cards and potential functions. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Here is to the Dynasty, for he is the Dynasty and the Dynasty is him. Did you see the Dynasty?
Here's what I found.
Not you, I didn't see you. Did you see the Dynasty reference though? Hey. Peace guys, see you guys very soon.